Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the channel. It is I, your gracious host, Black Raiden, and I'm back with a brand new video. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, I know it's been a minute since you heard my voice, but it's a new year. It is a new year, ladies and gentlemen, and look at me. This is day 1 and day 2 of dribbling on my brand new 6'8" Demigod ISO build that can literally, ladies and gentlemen, do every single thing that I need it to do. You know, tall guards are back. The ISO gods we have assembled. We're here, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to dominate like we always do. Now, I'm going to get into the build and what it can do and all these other things, ladies and gentlemen, but I want to take a little bit of time to just showcase what I've been doing. Only 2 days of dribbling. Dribble tutorial coming soon if you want it. And don't worry, in this video, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not only going to break down this build as to why I have the things that I have or upgraded the things that I upgraded, but I'm also going to give you my jump shot. I'm going to give you my animation. So please, ladies and gentlemen, do not skip anything. Do not skip any parts, because if you do, you're not going to understand why I did the things that I did. And let me say this as a warning or a disclaimer, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, this is my build that I'm claiming is the greatest, but this is just a template. Okay, if you're going to make this build, I say make your own version of this build, ladies and gentlemen. Stop relying on what YouTubers say and make builds based upon your play style. I don't understand how that's so difficult. People get mad when they can't do the things that YouTubers can do. Just take a build that you may like or have an interest in and tailor make it to your own individual play style, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you become great. Find your own play style. Just because I'm an ISO god doesn't mean you got to be one. All right. If you use screens, by all means, keep using screens. If you're just a pick and pop type of guy or girl, by all means, be a pick and pop type of girl or guy. It doesn't really matter. I just want you all to have fun when you're playing this year's game. But ladies and gentlemen, look at it. I want all of you to look at it. See what I'm doing. Yes. Now you may be wondering where I get this all green outfit from. That's compliments of my brother King Banaka, who has set up the crew. You know, we're a kingdom crew. You feel me? But you're gonna see videos with all of us in it. You feel me? We got our own crews this year. If you don't know, 2K26, they brought back the crews from 2K19. You feel me? You feel me? And so we back in this thing. But look at me, ladies and gentlemen. It is hard to stop me. If you can, try if you must, survive if I let you. Shout out to Taz. But ladies and gentlemen, this build, it literally can do it all. Once again, please don't skip. I'm just showing you the possibilities of what you can do. All right, it's enough of that. Let's get into the build. All right. So as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, it is a 6'8" wingspan and 193 pounds. Now, why did I do this? Well, for these simple reasons right here. If you go 6'8" on the wingspan, ladies and gentlemen, you're able to get a 92 3-point shot. Now, I didn't necessarily upgrade my 3-point shot all the way up to 92. I actually upgraded it to an 89, as you can see. Now, I'm going to cap break those 3 points to 92 once I get my specialized shooting cap breakers. Meaning I selected shooting as my build specialization, and those challenges that come with the build specialization offer you not only free cap breakers, but also max plus ones, and this year in 2K26 max plus twos. All right, so feel the vision, dig the vision. All right, so with my shooting, I'm going to have at the end of this a 92 3-point shot. Right, I'm not going to mess with the mid-range. Mid-range is good at 83. Is fine with that, but I am going to have gold Deadeye because I'm going to add my permanent max plus one onto my silver Deadeye that I'm going to get from my build specialization. Once again, I pick shooting, and then I'm going to have legend set shot specialist. Right now I only have gold, but once I'm done with my shooting specialization, I'm going to pick my max plus 2 on on set shot specialist. And once I get my 3 cap breakers and put it on my 89.3 to make it a 92.3, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to have gold shifty shooter. My build is completely broken. Let's look at finishing. 89 driving dunk for contact dunks. And ladies and gentlemen, if you don't recognize or you can't tell that 89 is just good enough, or possibly one of the best budget contact dunk packages you can get, rewind to the first beginning of this video. And also I can put cap breakers on that. Ladies and gentlemen, this year you get 28 cap breakers when it's all said and done. Now, am I telling you to make a build based around your cap breakers? You might want to, but then again, if you make a build like this, you don't necessarily have to. But I had cap breakers in mind when I made this build, so keep that as like a little pin in your hat. 75 driving layup, ladies and gentlemen, that is good. 75 driving layup to match with a 70 close shot is good. Standing dunk 50. Now, when it comes to standing dunks this year, ladies and gentlemen, you cannot get standing dunks on a small guard build, meaning builds that are 6'4" and below, you can't get it. 6'5" and up, get your standing dunks. You feel me? Let's move on to playmaking. Now, I know a lot of y'all going to say that 71 pass accuracy is too low. From what I've noticed in the park and in different modes, 71 is good enough. It gets the ball there. You got silver dimer. You feel me? And if you want to do your playmaking specialization, then you can do with that. You feel me? But you don't necessarily have to. Now, 86 speed with ball, 80 speed with ball and 86 ball handle was placed there on purpose. 86 ball handle is just so I can get silver ankle assassin. Y'all know I'm a dribbler. I need that. But 80 speed with ball, I also need that because it unlocks blur takeover. Now, do you need an 80 speed with ball to be able to dribble as fast as I was? No, you don't. But as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, with the blur takeover, that you can get your speeds all the way up where, your ball handle and your speed with ball at level 5, a 92 and an 86. And with the mixtape takeover, ladies and gentlemen, you get a 94. And this is without my cap breakers. So at 89, once I have my mixtape takeover, my 3-point goes up to a 94. Now remember, when I put my cap breakers on, it's going to be more than that. My defense, 92 perimeter, excellent. Steals have been nerfed down to the ground, so steal rating doesn't matter, and a 78 block. Now rebounding, I didn't really care about that because I'm running a lot of 2s and 3s, and then the 1v1 this year, ladies and gentlemen, there are no rebounds. If you miss it, it automatically goes over to the next person or to your opponent. It's only one shot possession this year, ladies and gentlemen. And let's see, if you do everything the way I have it with the 70 vertical, and I kind of sacrifice my steal and all this other stuff, you will come out with a 2-way 3-point slasher, ladies and gentlemen. 2-way 3-point slasher. I know I was stumbling over this build, ladies and gentlemen. I know I was stumbling over, but I'm really trying to get this content out to you all and not sugarcoat anything, so I can get back to rep grinding and different things like that. I'm about to hit rookie 3 in my rep grind, you feel me? And as I progress in the build, here are my animations, ladies and gentlemen. Everything that I've been using that you saw at the beginning of this video, here that it is. I'm going to give y'all updates on where I am progressing on the build. I'm currently a 90 overall. You feel me? Yeah, your boy been grinding. I don't know what you've been doing. Ladies and gentlemen, but your boy has been grinding. No pun intended. As you can see, the blur mixtape take over with the here's my shooting specialization. I'm almost done with stage number 2. We'll be moving on to stage number 3, and here are my badge progressions so far. You have tier 1 and tier 2 badge, and here's the things that is broken. Lightning launch is a tier 2 badge for build 6, 8 and up, which means I can put a max plus 2 on that and go from silver lightning launch, ladies and gentlemen, to Hall of Fame lightning launch. And I'm already dribbling fast. You feel me? But ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to show you this jump shot. Here it is. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Many more videos to come. So if you're new, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, turn on those post notifications. And man, listen, y'all be cool. I'm about to get back out there and grind, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.